Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome back for some more Outworld station here on Bear's Den. And hopefully this time without half the audio missing. Sorry about that last time. So, we got the... what is that, red? Meteor strike. Really? Again with the low power thing? We just fixed this. You don't have fuel. Well, that's part of your problem. But you're not gonna have fuel if that is offline. So, let's grab a whole bunch of this. And let's upgrade a few more of these. You need not find that box half the time. That's not it. Getting so many of these, I can't get the F buttons right. Alright, upgrade that. And yeah, I don't think we have any more plating to be able to upgrade another one. I can make solar panels. We can do solar panels again. Not that one. No, that is this one. Can't afford. Out of frames. Well, frames, my friend, is not a problem. Extra gold for that, that is a problem. But that's enough to get all of this back online. And we can get one more frame. We have any more frames? Yeah, we've got some in there. So we'll make one of these guys. Put him right here. Put him right there. And then he can go and align all of those. Now that says one disabled. I'm assuming that is... Yep. There. That takes care of that. Alright. Now are we having the generator low on fuel issue? Yes, we are having fuel issues, all right? So, apparently, before we do anything else, we need to deal with a bit of a fuel issue here. So, your flow rate is 0. Why is your flow rate 0? Well, we can upgrade these. They're just going to be really expensive to do. Let's go ahead and make a second one of these, because it looks like we're not doing too great on water here. Let's get 10, 10, 10, 10, and 10. Okay. So I'm still not sure where all that's going, if though all of those are full. But let's go ahead and make another one right here. We've got tons of ice, so no reason not to. I'm assuming that's just filling the pipe. And I'm thinking I may make another one. But that one's filling at the moment, so... And that pipe's not too bad. So now... And this has got 100 in it. So maybe that was part of our problem. That one does not have power. We're out of power again. We're out of power again. And that's because we're not getting enough. Yeah, these are like all off because they have no fuel. Oh, this is such a pain in the ass. All right, well, easiest thing to fix that. Well, actually, the easiest way to fix that would be to turn the other... Turn all that off a minute. Okay. I want to leave that up. Well, I can go back into it. Now, are we sending fuel? You are still showing that you're empty, or that you're full. I don't like the fact that you're showing that your fuel is full, and I can't see what direction this pipe is going. That says 30, that says 30. This one says 150. How does that say 150? That makes no sense. I do not understand these pipes. Completely do not understand them. Why does it say 150 a minute of the 300 it can do? But there's 355 sitting right here with 29 there and 30 there. Now, if the sun wasn't so bright, if I could actually cast a shadow, I might be able to see if that pipe is the wrong direction. But I'm pretty sure it's not, because I just flipped it. Alright, well, what if per se. We run that there. It's not doing shit. It's still... Am I seriously gonna have to... It's off again. That's the wrong spot, dummy. Alright, where's the power link? Everybody off. This is so infuriating that I cannot figure out this stupid flow of these pipes. They make no damn sense. If you have a bandwidth of 300, why are you not using it? Like if I go back over here and we look at this, max flow rate 300. It's got none. Wrong one. Sorry. Max flow rate is 300. It's only doing 150. So seriously, what is its problem? Why is it completely incapable of getting 300 into there? We're gonna try something. Completely cut that pipe. I want this to be the only pipe. I'm actually going to wait a minute, you're the... Yeah, okay, never mind. Hold on. Set this back up. I want to cut this pipe. And I think we're actually going to put this here. That there for the moment. And we're gonna... That's not the right thing. Why are you wrong? Stop being wrong. We want that. And then we're going to do this. Too long. Of course it is. Okay, now that should have a max flow rate of 300 right now. Because it should be splitting between both of these. Unless this one, okay, this one is at 300. Okay. So we're maxing that out, that's good. So now, we're not getting much through there, so we're going to bring another pipeline through here now. Let's... We need higher bandwidth pipes is what we need. And I know that's what the delivery thing is for with the ships, but I'm not a big fan of that being the fix for this, to be honest. Okay, so you're at 300, you're at 150 and 150. So now, if you're at 150, you're at 150 to feed that 300. So, if I do, oops, I forgot that. And yeah, I forgot all three of those. So now, if we do this, that should feed us more into that pipe, which for some reason it says 262. Now, so if we go back to here, we should now have, if I get to the right one, this one that now has 300 in it. So if we set up another one of these into there, that one's at 200, that one's at 200. Now we should start seeing them. Apparently that's the max that thing can handle. With them being upgraded. Well, maybe not. That one just lit up for a second. Alright, well, if that's the case, then what if we run this line? Really? That's too long for you? Fine. That, that, and then do that. That should get the flow rate in there faster. Okay, that's going down. But we're now getting power going through there, so see if we can turn these back on at least. Since we have a meteor storm coming in, we don't want them getting damaged. So we at least have power over to here. That's helping. Still hasn't fixed the problem yet. So I'm thinking maybe, let's see. Yeah, you still have a bunch in you. And once we can start upgrading these. But we're not going to be able to do that for a little bit. Oh, of course I'm out of... Been using a shit ton of it and forgot to grab some. Okay, so let's do 3 more of those. We're gonna do 4 more of those. Why is that not? Oh, because you're an idiot. Because no shit, they're not going out. Okay, everybody should now have... Why are you... Hold on. Everybody out of there. Everybody out of the pool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I did the 5th one. But it's staying. Screw it. Alright, now. Why are you not getting your water? You should be getting your water. We have plenty of water. I have 110. Your flow rate's not that out of whack. What's the problem? Well, you are backwards. That's your problem. Because trying to set those up is a pain in the ass. Alright. So all of those are now going. But instead of doing it the other way, we're gonna set up a damn freighter. Needs to be upgraded. And we also need to upgrade the... why do I have so many frames? What else was I missing? Probably a shit ton of that. Okay. So now we upgrade that. It can now take fuel. So now we just need to set up... Really, I don't have any hull plating. Kiss my ass. Why that does not automatically stack, I don't know. Alright, so now... that. Yes, I know that last one's not set up. Hush. I am not connecting those. Now, you can go in there or there. Ice Comet. Should I be worried about that? Not. Just wondering if I should be. Okay. So now you, once I set up the piping, there we go. You are now getting fuel. So now we need to put another one over here. So just put right here. We need composite and nanotubes. There's room to stack. Stack. Okay, so now we upgrade you. And hey, that's actually got a whole bunch in the first one. Then we can do this. That'll send it into one primarily. We can also send it the other way if we need to. But now we have this one go from alpha to beta because I'm not bothering with changing it. We do that, and now it gets its fuel. And now we'll send that on over here and see if that helps us get even more in here. And if it's still a problem, I'll start sending it in through 3 and 4. So, how are we doing power-wise? Everybody is actually full. So that means we should be able to turn all this back on. Now, how's our power drain? We're still up there at the top of the thing. So we may still want to look into upgrading a couple more of these, because they're supposed to be better on fuel consumption, which we apparently have a whole lot of these in here. So let's go ahead and go look and see if we can upgrade a few more of these. Oh, we need computers. Computers is not a problem. We have an entire area just set up for making computers. All right, we'll see how that works. So now we should be able to start looking at, finally, these. So we need advanced heavy and computers for that. And we make another one. Put right here. And we need that for this. Alright, so we can just connect this to both of them. That'll take care of that part, and then we connect this to those two, and then have both of them go from here back to there. What the heck's going on here? Back on there. Okay. So now we should be getting everything we need. So that can start on making us the ammo we need for this. And with this being slower, that means that this isn't going to get done overly quick. Which is actually good because we don't want them excessively fast. Because if they get done excessively fast, then they need to be fueled excessively fast. Now, there should be room in here. Yeah, so why are you there? Okay. So now them should be going out and should be getting over here. Get wrecked. Come at me like that. Missile launcher to the rescue. Anyways, we should be getting our missile launchers in here now. So that can start on getting those made. And since we need 2 of them, we'll have to see how this works. We may want to make 2 more of those, but I'm assuming with getting everything else put together, we should be good. But we do also need to look at one last thing today, which we will, if I can get it to sit right there. We also need to get this done. So, like that to there, that to there, and that back to there. And now we should be able to make our shield generators. Because we will eventually, like now, run out of them. Which apparently we are out of advanced plating. Again, we have plenty of frames. And I'm not 100% sure. Nope, not there. That's the wrong place. One module disabled. And under attack. Oh, you had the big one come in. Yeah, we might have to get you a missile launcher out here. I don't know if those are going to last until I get back to the atomizer. Oh, yes, they did. Okay. So, how are we doing on tungsten now? It looks like it's about time for us to upgrade these. We may just put a few more in, but it looks like we've got plenty of tungsten in here now. Still got enough carbon, still got plenty of titanium. So everything's doing as it should. So now it's just a matter of waiting on everything to get produced and get these last 17 out of here. So as usual, I'm going to sit here and watch, see if anything breaks. And I will be back when these guys are done and ready to fly on out of here. I don't like that it says we have 2 of these low on fuel. We have 1 that has none. So I may have to spend a little more time looking at the piping over here as well. But we're staying okay on power. I seriously think we need to set up a reactor. Let's go look at the junkyard real quick. How are we doing on... And we only got 3 antimatter in there. So we're not doing that great. So we would have to set up more... Is this thing even... No, that's not even running right now. Because we're full on nuclear waste. Because we're not going through it quick enough. So I may take a look at that and see what I can do about getting that fixed. And then it might be time to set it up here. We do have that containment thing, right? Didn't we get a... I don't even know. Is it in science? It's recycler, laboratory. It's not in science. I'm not even sure where it is. Wouldn't be in here. Where the hell is it? Thought we had a thing for storing stuff. Maybe we haven't unlocked it yet. I thought we did. But we haven't got one set up yet. At least I don't believe we did. Yeah, we definitely did not. Alright, so I'll have to look into that. Because I don't want to irradiate, you know, this whole place. I could just set up a regular storage thing here, but nah. We'll look into that later. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.